We have with us Mr. Vaibhav Dange, who is the policy expert in infra sustainability and green mobility, joining us live from New Delhi. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sir, now, of course, it's been a challenging operation, to say the least. What we're hearing is that the drilling has completed. Rat hole mining method, it has been employed. You would say a more primitive method, in fact. What would you say are the likely challenges? We, of course, saw that the auger machine had brought its own set of challenges with it as well. What's your assessment?
Absolutely. As you rightly said, the auger machine has been working relentlessly for 3-4 days. But from last almost 36 hours, auger machine had faced many challenges, primarily because of a lot of steel girders and steel bars that fall down along with the debris of the under construction tunnel. The today morning report says that the rat miners, are the expertise team brought in from the Coal India, which normally do this kind of mining, particularly in a small size pipes. They enter into the mining and do the mining. That team has been successfully drilling from last almost 12 hours now. And the update to me a few hours back is they have almost completed the mining and they have reached to a breakthrough. Whether that breakthrough has been completed or not is something which to be seen. Hopefully, the morning assessment of the expert has been that there are no further surprises in the remaining part. And accordingly, the work is going on with a full speed. There are some concrete debris and other debris, but not major steel or other girders. So if once the breakthrough is achieved, I think the National Disaster Relief Force will do a kind of a mock drill where 2 people will be sent inside. We'll see how the rescue workers, how the trapped workers are to be brought on to the pipe, because ultimately every entire rescue operation will happen through that 900 pipe. Right. So probably 2 workers on a stretcher, a kind of a process they will follow. So that mock drill they will have to definitely do to ensure that there are no further surprises when they start sending the workers through the pipe.
Right.
So I think the hopefully by evening all 41 trapped workers should be out. And of course, the medical team and everything is ready there to take further care of them and assess their health situation, health parameters, whether it is oxygen, blood pressure, and all other necessary health parameters. And then they will be shifted to the hospital where they will be monitored at least for 24 hours.
All right.
And of course, then their family and other kin will start meeting them.
All right. Absolutely, sir. As I mentioned earlier, the drilling that has been completed, the mining process is completed. Now comes the actual rescue operation, that is to get all of the trapped workers outside. Can you just take us through the process there? Of course, as you mentioned as well, delivery of essential supplies had been maintained, and of course, they've been stuck in a cramped, collapsed tunnel. So if you could just give us and share insights on the condition of the workers that are trapped inside.
Yeah. As you have seen, any such kind of massive rescue operation, first priority always is to ensure that there is a basic life-saving communication and support mechanism available to the trapped workers. And that's what the team did first. They have created a network through which food, water, medicine, clean air, oxygen has been provided to them. Fortunately, from the place of the falling of the tunnel and the actual construction where the workers were working, there is around 1600 to 1800 meter of space, and therefore there is enough space for them to accommodate themselves. So necessary life support system, including the communication mechanism to keep their morale high, has been established. Now the process, once the breakthrough is done, the NDRF, Disaster Relief Force, will first send in a team of 2-3 rescuers who are trained to handle such kind of situation inside the tunnel. They will assess the entry point from the tunnel side, from the inside, how the workers needs to be brought into the pipe and then pulled back outside the tunnel. That process they will do, and they may also do a mock drill of the stretcher and 1 or 2 rescue operators. And then one after the other, maybe 2 workers together will be brought back in a batches through the pipe, pulled back through the pipe. Once that is done, immediately, as you can see from the visuals, the ambulances and other health services professionals are ready there to immediately assess their health situation, health parameters. They will be shifted to the ambulances and to the hospital, and necessary health treatment shall be provided. Fortunately, from last 4-5 days, the food and necessary supplies are being ensured for these trapped workers. So hopefully, On the health parameters, fingers crossed, they should all be fine, other than the more of a fatigue and the stress which they have experienced because of they have trapped in last 17 days. But looks like that other parameters should be fine, because there has been regular dialogue with the trap workers, and from the dialogues or visuals which we have seen, it found that their morale is quite high. Of course, once they come out to meet their family and kin, I'm sure they will be even better in terms of their morale. But that's the drill that is normally followed in such kind of rescue operations. And then, of course, the whole process of understanding of engineering part of it, how the tunnel collapsed, the reasons, learnings from the rescue operations, that all process will
Right.
follow after that.
Right. So now one can only imagine the
So
kind of
first
stress and
priority, of
trauma
course,
that they've
yes.
endured. Of course. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on the show with all your insights and inputs
Thank you so
on
much.
this.
Thank you. Pleasure talking to you.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.